Hello everybody, how's it going? So many of you have asked me to review Green Irish Tweed by Creed. Now, with my track record, I haven't been the biggest fan of the Creed fragrances that I've smelled, and I'm not saying I didn't like them, but what I'm saying is that they never really scratched that itch for me besides Silver Mountain Water, but even that has kind of taken a little bit of a downfall as of lately. I don't really have a go-to Creed fragrance that I've been using a lot in my collection. So I didn't really have that much expectation for Green Irish Tweed. And I have to honestly tell you that I love this fragrance. I did spray it on. I did give it a wear today. And typically with green scents, I don't care about them. They don't smell that great. They smell a bit too mature. They kind of smell like something that, I don't know, that smells dated. You know what I mean? But with Green Irish Tweed, it's this very classic scent that is still going to smell good years from now. Now, I believe this thing came out years ago as well. So this thing has been in the game for a while now. And I know there's a lot of famous people that like to rock this fragrance. And I completely see why. So this scent to me, I don't really know the notes of the fragrance because I like to go off what I smell. And like I said, it's a very safe green fragrance. It's kind of like soapy at the same time as well. And the cleanness that I get from the scent kind of reminds me a little bit of iris. I'm not sure if it is iris, but usually when I smell like a soapy floral, typically the note of iris is involved. So I'm going to have to check that. But this is a gorgeous fragrance. Like, this is a scent that I'm probably gonna give it to my dad because I did spray this on him today too. I'm like, let's see how this smells on you. Like, I basically knew that I'm like, okay, Green Irish Tweed, it seems like it would be a dad's fragrance, so I want to give it to my dad, right? So we smelled amazing with it, and even I wore it on myself just to, of course, make sure the performance was there, see how I liked it and stuff. And it smelled good in the air. It smelled good on me. It smelled great on him as well. Now, the downside with this fragrance is the performance. It's been about 5 to 6 hours, and it's definitely a lot closer on my skin right now. But I will say I only have a couple sprays on. So I'm going to give it another wear tomorrow just to really see if I get better longevity with it. But with a couple sprays, 5-6 hours, it's still there, but it's not extremely noticeable to people around me. I myself, when I've been walking around today and even kind of just having my arms by my sides right now, I occasionally catch whiffs of this fragrance. But I have to say, this is a winner. I really do love Green Irish Tweed. And I'm trying to see if there's any other way I can describe it. Oh, you know what? This is what I thought of as well when I sprayed this fragrance, was that it reminded me of the springtime. Usually with spring, I think of a lot of floral fragrances, but this is the first green fragrance that reminded me of the spring, or I thought that I liked that reminded me of the spring. And yes, this is a more masculine fragrance, but honestly, I don't really care about that. Like, this is a scent that some people could say in their minds goes more mature, but honestly for me, I don't see that. I mean, I could see older gentlemen reaching for this fragrance and using it, but when I smell it, I don't think, oh, this smells like an old guy. You know what I mean? It just smells like a classic. It smells like something that your grandfather could have potentially worn, but it doesn't smell like a grandpa, if that makes sense. There's a very distinct difference between the two examples that I'm giving you right now. But okay. Yeah, overall, I love this. I really do love it. And of course, it smells different when you're smelling it like this in comparison to letting it dry on your skin. But right now, I'm getting this sort of leafy, soapy scent on my skin. And it's something that I really feel people can't hate. Now, of course, I'm getting tongue-tied. That's not entirely true. Of course, there are going to be people out there that hate this scent. But overall, for what it is, a fresh, clean fragrance that's mass appealing. It's not something that's really going to put you off if you smell it on somebody else. But if it does not work with your skin chemistry, I could see how this can be a total mess. But in all honesty, that's the case with all other fragrances as well. Some smell amazing on other people, but on someone else, their skin chemistry might not be right with it. It might smell a bit too powdery, or it might go a bit too sweet or too citrusy. And, you know, you just kind of have to find what you like. And I really actually want to wear this more because I couldn't stop smelling myself today. So this actually, like I said in the beginning of this video, my bar for this fragrance wasn't that high. And I will tell you, if you're newer to my channel, I don't watch fragrance videos. I don't like read people's reviews before I smell a fragrance because I want to make that decision all on my own. So the expectation I had for this fragrance was based off the other Creed scents that I smelled that definitely, you know, they hit the bar, but they weren't something that I was like, oh man, I want to wear this every day, or I just wanted to keep smelling over and over and over again. But with Green Irish Tweed, it definitely does that for me. So yeah, there's so much more I kind of want to say about this fragrance that, I don't know, I really didn't expect to love it this much, you know? Oh man, I'll put the name of the scent and a discount site link in the description in case you yourself want to get a bottle of it and save some money and support the channel. Of course, buy where you're comfortable, but I greatly appreciate that if you're looking into this fragrance. And let me see if there's any last notes about this scent that I can just kind of think off the top of my head that I possibly forgot. You know, I'm going to say this. This scent kind of reminds me of being young again. And let me explain, all right? So if you've ever been like in your middle school days and, you know, remember your high school years and stuff like that, where you or sometimes your friends would go into your mom or dad's cabinet and wear one of their fragrances because you didn't have a fragrance, or you had like a teeny one, teenagery, that's what I mean, one, and you wanted, you liked the way that theirs smelled, right? So this is kind of a scent that I feel like if my dad had this in his collection, I myself would want to just spray it on my shirt to smell it on myself all day because I loved the way that it smelled. Like, this is a scent that I wouldn't wear for anybody else. This is a fragrance I would throw on to just continually sniff myself. I don't care about any compliments or how people react to this fragrance when I myself am wearing it, because this is just for me to be like, oh yeah, this is a comfort scent. It's just something that I really, really cannot get enough of. Now, of course, on this channel, I will let you know how this does in terms of compliments from women, from men, all that sort of stuff. But I'm just telling you from the heart that this is a scent I myself would rock, and I would not give a damn what anybody else thought of it because I love the way it smells on me. Like, this is something I would wear if I was running errands. And I would wear this, honestly, all year round just because it is warmer where I live. Of course, if you live in a predominantly colder area, then this might not cut through that cold. And you might be disappointed with the performance because this is more of a fresh fragrance. But for me, I could see myself occasionally spraying this on during every season, you know? So I'll stop my rambling with this fragrance, but big thumbs up from Creed. Very late to the party with this fragrance, but I'm so, so happy that I had the chance to smell it and wear it, and I will definitely be wearing this more. All right, anyways, I hope you have a great day. Again, the name of the fragrance, discount site links will be in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.